Good morning, and thank you to anyone that can watch this video as a proposal for an information management web-based system as a part of the MSc Technology Management program at the University of Portsmouth. This video will explain how this prototype system works in response of a business case detailed on the report, which is basically a website for connecting people who for any reason are not able to go on their own to do daily activities, and people who are going to a selected store and can buy a bit extra to help them delivering on the way home. This system was developed in NetBeans platform, which is here, and with PHP and HTML languages. In this site we have all the files necessary for the code and that will be attached in the report as well. Another thing we need is a local server, which we are using Apache, and a database server, and for those things we are going to use XAMPP control panel that always have to be running on the computer. Before running the website, I'm going to show you the database and the tables created for it. Typing localhost in the browser and accessing to the control panel. Then I'm going to the database. The one for this site is this one, and these are the two tables that are used in the program. The one is the login, and the second one, which is called stores, and have some data, and the other one this data. And the tables are also explained in the report. Now we can run the system from the NetBeans platform. Which open a new browser page. This is the first interface the user will see. And here we have two options: if the user is not yet registered, and if the user, well, it's already registered. First, I'm going to register a completely new user, a simple one. With the password correct both times, and the system will register successfully the new customer. Then we're going to check the database, which has already updated. Now it's time to show two features of the system. One of them is to try to not follow one of these. The system won't let us go forward until we complete all the boxes. And if we complete with a already existing user, the system will show the message that the user already exists and the database will not be updated. A third case is when I'm trying to register another user, but the passwords are different. So the password does not match and the user will not be registered, as we can see in the database. The database will not storage that user. Now, if the user has already been registered, we are going to use the right part of the web page. The email will be the username. First we're going to show the wrong credentials, so we're going to write anything to show the message the system display is wrong credential, please verify, and then return to the main page. Now if the user is correct, the credentials are correct, then the system will accept the user and redirect to a page. And in this part the system shows the name of the user because we're working with sessions in PHP that are showing the code. And we can see here the carousel that is programmed in Bootstrap showing the application. We also have this logout button that we're going to try now to check the database. I'm going to enter to the system with a user that I already have to show how the database will change the name according to the user. We also can see in this page the menu, the 3-button menu, and each of them with a submenu. I'm going to show both options in the submenus. The first one is go to the store, which has an option for entering the time, the area, and the contact number, and the return way. The same here, and the proper thing for the third option. The second option for the second group of users will be make an order. And as we saw before, we have in the database already data in KFC and ASDA. So if we're going to make an order in KFC, the system will show us that the user will be at KFC branch at Fratton around 12:30, and the contact number is that. Then we have the return button, and we have information in ASDA as well, so the information for ASDA, and if there's no user going to Boots, the system will show the follow message, and then the return button. Now we're going to fill some data in the empty space we have by going to the store. We are going to enter the time, let's say 8, the area, and the phone number. Then we send the data, and the system shows us the message that the data has been saved. Now we are going to check the database, and has already been updated with our data. Then we return, and we can check as the other user the information we just filled. That's basically the idea about the system, and we can safely return to the home or log out the system. Finally, I'm going to enter the system again to show an important feature of using Bootstrap at CSS format, which is the adaptability to any mobile device. To show this, I'm going to resize the browser, and you can see in this side we have an horizontal arrange, and if I shrink the page, the system will rearrange the view, far from leaving things untidy. We can also see this feature in any of these menu. Again, if we rearrange the page, resize the page, the system will rearrange the menu. Well, this has been a little tour through the prototype system, and further comments can be found in the report. Thank you.